All right, so now that we have our picture drawn, because the first step in kid writing is draw your picture. So that's my picture for today, our Turkey King. So now we were the illustrators, now we get to be the authors. So we get to make up our own story. So my story is going to be, this is a Turkey King. All right, that's all I'm writing for today. It's a sentence. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write this. Now, if I look up here, I have the kiss of this. Everyone say, kiss of this. All right, and I know you can't see it really good right now, but it's the picture of the Hershey kiss and then the word this under it. And all I'm going to do is copy down that word. So I'm going to start over here because we always start on the left and go across. The only thing we have to remember, who can tell me when I'm starting a sentence, what is special about the first letter and the first word? Aiden Stump, what do I need to remember?
You have to put an uppercase letter.
An uppercase letter. Good job, Aiden. So I'm going to start here. Here's my word, T-H-I-S. So I'm going to make an uppercase T because it's the start of my sentence. And then I'm just going to copy T-H-I-S. This. Okay, everyone write that down. Good job. Very good. Good job. All right. My next word in my story is. This is my king turkey, I'm going to say. So, after my word, I need a finger space. Everyone say finger space. Good. And then up here on my chart, I'm going to use the whiz of is. He tells me how to spell is. Some of you probably know how to spell is, which is good. Mrs. Jameson forgets how to spell is sometimes, so the whiz of is going to help me. So I'm going to do this. And now everything else I write is going to be lowercase. So I'm going to do finger space, I, S. Okay. This is. Very good. You guys are doing great. All right. My next word that I'm going to write is the word my. Okay. This is my because I drew it. So, who remembers? Maybe I can hold this up a little bit so you can see. Which one of these do you think I would use if I want to write my? Who thinks they know? Which one should I use? Oh, Braxton, what do you think?
The tie of my.
The tie of my. Good job. And this is it right here. So I'm going to put this back up here. I'm going to use a finger space. And I'm going to write my. M. All lowercase. Y. Make sure your Y hangs down low. And all I did was I just copied it right off of here. This is my king. I'm going to write the word king. So, what do you hear first in the word king? King. What sound do you hear? Kale, what do you hear?
C.
C. Kale hears a C. So, again, we're going to use a finger space. And I'm going to write a C. Now, in the word king is ing. Everyone say ing. So I'm going to use the king of ing right here. And he's going to help me finish writing that word. So And I'm just going to copy it. I-N-G. I-N-G. This is my king. And then our last word we have to write is turkey. Who wants to help me stretch turkey? Who wants to help me stretch turkey? Oh, let's see. Ava, you ready? Okay. Now I'm going to jump down a line here so I have room because I ran out of room over here. If your paper's big enough, you can just keep going. All right, Ava.
I got lines on my paper.
Okay, Ava, what do you hear first in turkey?
T.
T. So I'm going to write my T. Good. Turkey.
R.
R. Good. Turkey. Turk.
Okay.
Okay, good.
E.
Turk.
Then
E. E. Great. This is my king turkey. Now, who can tell me what do I need to put at the end of my sentence so I know that my story is done? Ethan, what do I put at the end?
Period.
A period. Very good. Okay. So now I'm going to go back and read it. Everyone read with me. Say, this is my king turkey. Now, that is it for the kid part. Okay. The final step in kid writing is the grown-up part. And that's why I'm recording this so your grown-ups can see. So after you're done, you take it to your grown-up, or your grown-up might be there, and your grown-up's going to do what's called underwriting or adult writing or grown-up writing. So you guys are kids, you kid write. Grown-ups are going to go through and they're going to show you what it looks like if a grown-up were writing it. Okay? Should your writing be the same as grown-up writing it? No, because you're not grown-ups. So here's what we're going to do. Your grown-up's going to use something different than what you wrote with. If you wrote with a pencil, they can use a pen or a marker. And they're going to look at it and they're going to talk to you about it. And they're going to say, this, you got the word this all the way right, just like the kiss of this. So they're going to underline it. Is, you found the whiz of is. Great job. They're going to underline it. My, that's the tie of my. Way to go. Next word, king. You heard the k sound in king, which is so good. But king starts with this letter. They make the same sound, and that's why it's so tricky learning how to write like a grown-up. All right, so they're going to put the grown-up way to write king. You got all the sounds all the way right, but we just had, it's a K instead of a C. Good job, kindergarten. Last word, turkey. You got the T in turkey. Good job. Turkey has some letters in it that are really hard to hear. There's a little U and then the R. Look at that. Tur. You got the K. You got the E. And most of the time, if you have a word that ends in E, like turkey, heavy, mighty, there's almost always a Y at the end. You can't hear it. It doesn't say yeah, but there's almost always a Y. And then you got your period. Great job. Look at what a good job you guys did with your first kid writing story. Do you like that? Do you think that's going to be fun to start being your own author and illustrator? Very good. So tomorrow, we're going to do another practice like this, and then over Thanksgiving break, maybe you guys can try to do one in your kid writing book. Sound good? All right, kindergarten. I'm going to stop recording so I can send this to your families, and then they can kind of see how kid writing works. And your grown-ups can always email me or ask me any questions if they need help with it, okay?